We have looked at addition and subtraction of expressions. Let's look at multiplication of expressions. Now, again, we have to follow certain rules of multiplying positive and negative terms. So let's list it down. Positive term multiplied by positive term gives us a positive term. When one of them is positive and the other is negative, we get a negative term. Whereas when both are negative, we get a positive term. So keeping this in mind, let's do some multiplications. 3x to the power of 4 times x to the power of 0. Now here, remember, any number raised to the power of 0 is defined as 1, except when we have 0 to the power of 0, which is undefined. So here, x to the power of 0 is 1 for all values of x except 0. So here we are basically looking at x not equal to 0. So when x is not equal to 0, we have x to the power of 0 equal to 1. So we have 3x to the power of 4 times 1, which is equal to 3x to the power of 4. 2x to the power of 5 times 3x to the power of 3. Now we can expand it out like this. 2 times x times x times x times x times x times 3 times x times x times x. And remember, multiplication is associative. That is, numbers and variables can be grouped in any manner. So we can regroup it as 2 times 3 times x times x times x 8 times, because there are 5 here and 3 here. So which gives us 3 times 2, 6 times x to the power of 8. Now, instead of expanding it like this, we can just multiply the coefficients and add the powers of the similar variables. So 2x to the power of 5 times 3x cubed is equal to 2 times 3 times x to the power of 5 plus 3, which gives us 6 times x to the power of 8. 4x cubed times 3x squared. Pretty straightforward. 4 times 3 times x cubed times x squared. 12 times x to the power of 3 plus 2, which is 12 times x to the power of 5. Now, I'm writing all the steps, but remember, most of these steps we will be doing it in our mind. So 3x cubed times x squared plus 2x. Now here we have to multiply all the terms inside the bracket by 3x cubed. So how we say it is 3x cubed is distributed over x square and 2x, or distributed over all the terms inside the bracket. This is called distributive property of multiplication over addition. Multiplication over addition. So we have 3x cubed times x square plus 3x cubed times 2x. And then it's a question of adding up the exponents and the taking care of the coefficients. So 3x to the power of 3 plus 2 plus 3 times 2 times x to the power of 3 plus 1, which gives us 3x to the power of 5 plus 6x to the power of 4. 3x times 2x cubed minus 3x to the power of 5. So here we had plus inside the bracket, here we have a minus. Here we have to multiply all the terms inside the bracket by 3x. This is called distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. 3x times 2x cubed minus 3x times 3x to the power of 5, which is equal to 6x to the power of 4 minus 9x to the power of 6. We started off with a monomial times a monomial. Then we had monomial times a binomial. Now we have a binomial times binomial. So here, each term in the first expression is multiplied by each term of the second expression. So to make sure that we don't make a mistake, because many times, because we have to distribute each of these terms over these two, the chance of making a mistake is high. So let's take it step by step. 3x cube times 3x to the power of 5 plus 3x to the power of 4. That means we are distributing the first term over the second expression, plus 2x to the power of 5 times the second expression. Okay. Now we simplify. 3x to the power of 3 times 3x to the power of 5 plus 3x cube times 3x to the power of 4 plus, now we distribute this over these two. 2x to the power of 5 times 3x to the power of 5 plus 2x to the power of 5 times 3x to the power of 4. Now 3 times 3 is 9, x to the power of 3 plus 5 plus 3 times 3 is 9, x to the power of 3 plus 4 plus 3 times 2 is 6, x to the power of 5 plus 5 plus 3 times 2 is 6 times x to the power of 5 plus 4. So we have 9x to the power of 8 plus 9x to the power of 7 plus 6x to the power of 10 plus 6x to the power of 9. Now, as we keep simplifying it, we arrive at a polynomial. But remember, ultimately, we have to write it in the descending order of the powers of the variable. So 6x to the power of 10 plus 6x to the power of 9 plus 9x to the power of 8 plus 9x to the power of 7. Okay, let's look at the next. 3x square plus x to the power of 5 times x cube minus x square plus 3x to the power of 4. So again, we distribute 3x square. So we multiply 3x square with the second expression plus multiply x to the power of 5 with the second expression. So now 3x square times x cube. 3x to the power of 2 plus 3 minus 3 times 1, 3x to the power of 2 plus 2 plus 3 times 3 is 9x to the power of 2 plus 4 plus x to the power of 5 plus 3 minus x to the power of 5 plus 2 plus x to the power of 3 times 1, 3 x to the power of 5 plus 4. So here we are not only looking at the coefficient and the variable powers, but also the sign. Plus times plus is plus, plus times minus is minus, and so on. Okay, so we have 3x to the power of 5 minus 3x to the power of 4 plus 9x to the power of 6 plus x to the power of 8 minus x to the power of 7 plus 3x to the power of 9. And again, rearrange it in the order of decreasing degrees of the terms. Now, just remember, initially, to avoid making mistakes, we do it step by step by step. But as we get comfortable, we tend to ignore steps and directly jump. Those steps, it's not that we are not doing it, but we are doing it in our mind. Okay, next one. Minus x square plus 2x cube times minus x cube minus 5x square plus 2x to the power of 4. Again, I'm doing step by step. Minus x square times the second expression plus 2x cube times the second expression. Now, minus x square times minus x cube. So we are distributing. minus x square times minus x cube minus x square times minus 5x square minus x square times 2x to the power of 4 plus 2x cube times minus x cube plus 2x cube times minus 5x square plus 2x cube times 2x to the power of 4. Especially when negative signs are there, it's better to put them in brackets. Okay, so now simplifying it, we get minus x square times minus x cube. Minus times minus is plus. X to the power of 3 plus 2 is 5. Again, minus times minus is plus. 5x to the power of 2 plus 2, that is 4. Minus 1 times 2, that is minus 2. X to the power of 2 plus 4, that is 6. Plus times minus is minus. So minus 2x to the power of 3 plus 3, that is 6. 2 minus 2x to the power of 6. Plus times minus is minus. 5 times 2 is 10. X to the power of 3 plus 2 is 5. Plus 2 times 2 is 4. X to the power of 3 plus 4 is 7. Now simplifying it further, we get minus times minus plus x to the power of 2 plus 3, 5. Minus times minus plus 5x to the power of 2 plus 2, 4. Minus 2x to the power of 4 plus 2, 6. Plus 2x cube. So 2x to the power of 3 plus 3, 6. Minus 5 times plus 2 is minus 10x to the power of 2 plus 3, 5. Plus 2 times 2 is 4x to the power of 3 plus 4, 7. Now simplifying this further, because there are like terms there, we get x to the power of 5 minus 10x to the power of 5. That is minus 9x to the power of 5 plus 5x to the power of 4 minus 2 minus 2 minus 4x to the power of 6 plus 4x to the power of 7. And now rewriting it in descending order of the powers of the variable. So notice that in case of addition and subtraction of expressions, only the coefficients of like terms are involved. So 3x plus 2x gives us 5x. X remains as x itself. Now, in case of multiplication of expressions, both the coefficients and the variables are involved, irrespective of whether the terms are like or unlike. So that was multiplication of expressions. That's it for now.